Essie Talk Sports, they were talking boxing, proudly joined for the first time on the channel by Chase Moor. How are you doing, Chase?
I'm doing great. I'm feeling phenomenal. I'm ready to go. I'm cold, a little bit tired. Can't wait to get over this jet lag and go whoop Minicon's ass on Saturday.
So obviously, you didn't show too much. How come?
I feel like my proof is in the pudding. Like, you guys saw me on the Prime card, arguably the biggest robbery in the sport of boxing. But we know what we can do. We've had an intensive camp the last few weeks, and we're just getting in there, staying calm, and doing what we do best, and that's boxing.
So do you agree? Do you think that was a robbery then against Tempo?
I think the whole world thought it was a robbery. I think even he thinks it was a robbery. I think there's a reason the PBA no longer works with misfits. There's a reason it was the most talked about fight on that card, and there's a reason we're back here fighting January 20th.
To be fair, Tempo, a point that Tempo makes, he says that he outlanded you quite a lot on body shots. Do you think that played a part in it at all?
He's absolutely full of it. That's his coach talking, and when we did our appeal, they broke down the shots and all the percentages of it straight off the stat sheet, and he was outlanded like almost 6-1. He did get his body shots in there, but in boxing it's all about significant strikes. I dropped him once in there. They called it a push, whatever. But there's a lot of things that happen outside of him spitting out his mouth guard twice and not getting a point deduction. Like, there's a lot of stuff in there, so he can say what he wants to say. But just knowing the rematch, I'm coming for blood.
If Tempo's watching this, what would you say to him?
Good luck, Tempo. I hope you're training as hard as I am, because I'm coming with everything I have.
And does that belt, does that have anything to say there?
This belt is the true heavyweight champ. It says Chase Moor and it says The Robbed on it. We all know who won that fight. The internet knows who won that fight. DAZN knows who won that fight. Whoever knows who won that fight. They gifted me this belt because they know who the real champ is.
So obviously, we need to look past that. Minicon now. Do you think Minicon's a tougher fight than Tempo?
I've never heard of Minicon. Just other than the fights that he's fought, he's gotten beaten all of his fights. He's not very good at all. I'm not even looking past him. I'm gonna go whoop his ass, get him out of here, retire him. He's 31. He needs to be done boxing and go find a real job.
So obviously, on the Prime card build-up, you're saying you're the best heavyweight in the world. Is that still the case?
I'm the greatest that ever has been. I'm the greatest that ever will be. I'm a generational talent. I'll beat up all the heavyweights as I've done. I've dropped every opponent. I've never been dropped. I'm just that guy. I'm him.
Obviously, two massive heavyweights are fighting soon. Francis Ngannou and Anthony Joshua. Do you beat both of them?
I beat them both the same night. I'll fight them both the same day, same time even. I might whoop them so bad I'll go in the corner and coach them up myself. Stick the jab out a little bit more, move back. I've seen more meat on a vegan's toothpick than I did in Anthony Joshua, and it's light work for me.
So how about this? Tyson Fury, USYK, Joshua and Ngannou all on one night. You get that done?
I think it'll be a close fight, but I think I get the job done. Here's the thing, man. It takes a special breed to breed something like me. They don't look as good at me. They're not as pretty. They're not as tall. They don't beat everybody. When my time's done, they're gonna tell stories, folklores about me. I'm the modern day Batman. I am Zorro. I am Iron Man. I am all of that.
And finally, have a prediction. How does it go with Minicon?
Third round stoppage. He's out of there.